Hi, it's Mike here again, Modern Samurai. Continuing with my little mini series of kicks and one thing you can do to help you do those kicks. Today we're going to be doing a side kick. Now, I would say that the side kick of the three kicks I've been doing is probably the hardest kick. We've covered roundhouse, we've covered front kick. And side kick is, in my opinion, is the hardest kick of the three. But also, the one thing to focus on in this kick has the most dramatic effect on this kick. And that one thing, as in the front kick, is the knee. The position of the knee and how that helps all the other aspects of this kick. So with that in mind, there's my target. I'm in stance here. Right? What I want to try with this kick is to get this knee, because I'm kicking with my right leg, to here. Sideways with my body. That's the intention. So before trying to throw a kick, I want to bring it to here. And again with the front kick, bring that knee across and hold it. Get used to doing that. And really exaggerate that movement of bringing that knee around. And while we're doing this, and I'll hold on here because I'm going to hold my leg up for a little while, I don't want to hop around my kitchen, it's because of the other aspects required of this kick. So if I bring this knee up to here, high, foot high, you'll notice my foot that's on the floor has now turned away from the kick. And that's what we want on this kick. You can't do a side kick with your foot facing the target. You want it here. But bringing this knee around, you have to bring that foot back. You've got no choice. The other thing that bringing this knee around has done is turn my body to face you. So we've come from there and the body has turned there, so you're sideways on, which is what you want. My hips have turned, which is what we want. There's three things about this kick that just bringing this knee over to here has achieved without you really having to think about it. So the knee is here. The straight line from my foot to the pad is so. And that means this kick is coming in again at 90 degrees to the pad, which is what we want. Let's roll back a little bit. We've got somebody who's just joined kickboxing and they're trying a side kick. And typically, I've seen this occur. And what's happening here is you're hinging at the knee. That's not really what you want on a side kick. Again, you deflect, so you've lost power in the kick. You're also coming in toes first. I've talked about that on the front kick. You don't want to be coming in toes first. A side kick, you are hitting with the bottom of your foot, or old school, if you're bringing the foot over, you're hitting with that sharp point here of your foot. And that foot needs to be travelling in this direction, not hinging in from the side. So bringing this knee round to here, the only way that foot can hit that pad is to go in from a straight line from there to there achieving the right angle of attack. So let's try this kick, bringing the knee across and throwing it out. Now what I'm not trying to do is knock this pad into the wall. This isn't about power, this is about getting the technique right. And how bringing that knee across is going to really help the technique on this kick. When you've got that technique, the power comes. There's not a lot of point in trying to kick something as hard as you can without the technique being correct in the first place. So from technique comes power. When we're talking about this knee being over this side of the body, if you can, once you've landed the kick, try and bring that knee back to that same point. Because then you turn your leg into a piston, in and out. And that helps with balance. It stops you doing the kick and falling forward, losing your balance, falling into a punch. Here, there, and back. So, once again, bring the knee round to here. 3 or 4 things about this kick now have already corrected themselves, and the kick just comes out and then back. So that's it. One thing on the side kick that will help you. Knee over to here. Try it. See how you get on. Thanks.